Hello, my name is Matt Galuzzo. I'm the president and CEO with an organization called Riverlife. We work to create and activate and celebrate Pittsburgh's riverfronts. And we believe that actually being on the water can transform how Pittsburghers think about their relationship to the river. Behind me is Sure Thing, which is our latest creation on Pittsburgh's riverfronts, focused on how we get those people out there. Let's go aboard. What you'll see is that on Sure Thing, we've really focused on accessibility. This is really an extension of the park, and we want to make sure that everyone feels welcome. And so from the threshold here with this gangway, we're really inviting folks to be a part of this experience.
Can you tell us about what we're seeing here in the space?
Absolutely. So you're actually standing on a sectional barge. It's 10 feet wide, it's 40 feet long, and we actually have 10 of these on Sure Thing, and they're pinned together. And I believe we are the only sectional programming barge in the country. We enter into a seating area that is really right near a shipping container that is focused on concessions. So this shipping container is 100% solar powered. Above us is a beautiful piece by La Vispera, a local artist team. They've used recycled materials to create this stained glass effect with this sunshade for us. There are really three sections to the barge. There's really this concession seating area. We then have a net lounge. These are hammocks that are situated over the river. Another lounge area by those birch trees. At any time, we can accommodate about 200 people on the barge. And last year, we welcomed over 50,000 people on this platform in less than 100 days of operation. Our menu is provided by our partners at BG Brewing out of Braddock, Pennsylvania. They do a Pittsburgh to Pacific theme, as one of their owners is of Hawaiian descent. And they serve alcoholic beverages, non-alcoholic beverages, and then a menu of that sort of Pittsburgh to Pacific theme. And so we're really proud. This is the only on the water dining experience on Pittsburgh's riverfronts, and is served as a template for what we think might be possible. Every single Riverlife plan over the past 26 years has talked about on the water programming, right? How do we get people out onto our riverfronts that historically had been an industrial edge? And about 3 years ago, my colleague and I, Gavin White, began the planning. We were going to make this a reality, and I'm going to introduce you to Gavin right now.
Hi, I'm Gavin White, Director of Planning and Projects at Riverlife.
Gavin, can you tell us how sustainability and resiliency were central to the design of Sure Thing?
Really, when we decided we wanted to put a platform out here on the water, we wanted to make sure, frankly, that it was going to float. We worked on determining the best means of making sure that we could fit a whole host of people out on a platform safely. It is fixed with these vertical spuds, which allow it to anchor into the riverbed. And the spuds are driven quite deep. They're about 30 to 40 feet in the gravel of the riverbed in order to keep this barge in place. And it is able to just float up and down on these pylons, which are sized according to what Pittsburgh can receive in terms of flooding. In addition to being resilient, we wanted to make sure Sure Thing was sustainable. And I'll show you a feature here that we think is probably the core to that effort, which is these solar panels atop the shipping container. And they power the entire barge from top to bottom. Anything that's in the kitchen, all of the electrical outlets on the outside of the barge for programs and other things are powered by these panels. We do behind here have a backup generator that's diesel, but we only had to run that, I think, like an hour last year, and that was really for testing the system. So 98% of our power came from these panels, and I'll show you how those work here. Quite a bit of storage in here, as you can see, are nice big subwoofers and other things. But I'm gonna get back here, and if you can come on in close, you'll be able to see our solar array is all powered by these equipment here. And we're able to see exactly how much the solar is yielding in terms of drawing in power and how much we're outputting in terms of our loads. So we can see right now we're drawing in about twice as much as we're putting out to keep the fridges cool and everything else, meaning that we're storing up this battery bank here to full capacity. We were at 100 or at 95% right now. I'm sure we'll soon be at 100 and ready to go for the operations today.
How is the space designed for user experience?
So we tried to break up this mostly rectangular barge into 3 different key spaces. Here we're sitting in the sort of beer garden, let's call it, right, where we've got picnic tables, people can hang out, grab their concessions. But we also wanted to make sure we provided a more lounge-like area, particularly highlighting these nets here, which are the most popular seating area in the entire barge. These will be full of people all summer long, hanging out over the water. You get a little cool breeze, you get to enjoy the water below you, and there's a net to keep your cell phone from falling into the water. And so as we move along here, we wanted a cozier space at the far end. It really felt like you could sit back and enjoy a conversation with your friends. In and amongst the trees here, a bunch of river birches that we've planted in these large planters. Finally, I'll point here to our bar rail, which may not look so special, but is a really nice robinia or black locust wood, which will last forever. So it does not require staining or sealing. It is rot resistant naturally and is a very dense wood that we think will last the life of the barge.
What are some of your favorite details that take Sure Thing above and beyond?
Well, one of the details we're standing on right now, this lovely mural, is an artwork by Janelle Young, a local artist who has worked all over the country and brought her work here to color up Sure Thing. We're really excited about the vibrancy that this mural brings. Right next to that, you can see some connecting plates here. This may not look like much, but actually these are sectional barges which are pinned together. And in order to make it accessible, we had to come up with these custom fabricated covers to make sure people could roll right over. And finally, I'll point out, again, these barges are sectional. They can be really rearranged in any number of ways. And they also can then be pinned in any number of ways with these spuds, which can move around, as opposed to most barge facilities, which have really fixed and rigid infrastructure in that regard. So we're excited about the future of Sure Thing and the different shapes it can take in the years to come.
Matt, what's been the social and community impact of Sure Thing that you've seen?
And we've been really excited about how Sure Thing has captured the imagination of Pittsburgh. And it's really about being local, right? Local artists, local vendors, local entertainment offerings that have really made this a gathering place for Pittsburgh's riverfronts. And we're thrilled to be able to offer that.
You could put Sure Thing anywhere, so why are we here?
We are situated actually in the sister bridges. There are 3 identical bridges that were built almost 100 years ago. And we really envisioned the sister bridges as Pittsburgh's gathering places. And we want to fill these, make this area replete with amenities and attractions you can't find anywhere else.
And lastly, when we reflect on Sure Thing, what was the real driver for it?
So at Riverlife, we envision a Pittsburgh where world-class riverfronts are essential to the region and belong to everyone. And our completing the loop plan, which is our grand vision for the riverfronts, really put people at the center. And so everything that we do is really to reduce barriers, to make our riverfronts more accessible. And that is really embodied in what we've been able to realize here at Sure Thing.